Jack Litter. I'm coming to you from my home here in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I want to ask you a very important question. Are you bigger than your problems? Okay, let's put your problems in perspective right now. Are you bigger than your problems? All of us face incredible challenges in our lives, and it's not what happens to us, but how we solve those situations. Okay, you know, someone once asked Henry Ford, I think it was a reporter, they said, Mr. Ford, if you were to lose everything you had, what would you do? And without even hesitating, he said, give me 5 years and I would build it all back again. Okay? So Henry Ford's ability to solve problems and deal with those problems and his solutions is what made him so successful. How did he deal with those problems? Now, this is what I want to share with you right now. You know, this morning I was reading a book called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And it's by Harv Ecker. Harv Ecker is a multi-millionaire, and he gives you some tricks and ideas on how to solve problems. You know, sometimes we are so involved and so engrossed in problems, and so, you know, that we magnify our problems to the point that they obscure our goals. Okay, and he warned people about not doing that, of staying with your goals while you're solving your problems. So let me share you. These are 8 tricks, 8 tips that I want to share with you right now. Okay, I'm going to read these because they're very important, and I don't want to miss the wording. Okay, so, you know, forgive me for reading, but I'm going to read all 8 of these. Okay, so these are 8 things that are going to be extremely helpful for you. And I'm going to ask you to implement these. I don't ask anyone on my team to do anything that I'm not willing to implement, okay? And I've implemented these, and I am implementing these right now. Now, number 1, he says, rich and successful people are bigger than their problems. He believes more in growing yourself so that you are bigger than your problems. They don't focus on their problems, they focus on their goals, okay? Number 2, poor and unsuccessful people are problem-oriented. They spend their time complaining about the problem and seldom come up with anything to alleviate the problem. Okay? Number 3, the bigger the problem you can handle, the bigger the business you can handle, and the more wealth you can handle. Okay? Number 4, rich people do not back away from problems. They do not complain about them. Number 5, if you become master of handling problems and any obstacle, what can stop you from success? Next, number 6, the secret is to grow yourself so that you are bigger than any problem. Number 7, stop focusing on the size of your problems and start focusing on the size of you. Okay? And grow yourself. Okay, number 8, rich people are solution-oriented. They don't focus on the problem, they focus on the goal. Okay? They focus on the goal. Now, this is what I want you to do right now. This is what Harv Ecker recommends, okay? And I'm not going to do anything that I don't ask anyone to do anything that I don't do. So I'm going to ask you to do this right now. Do it right now. And this is kind of a silly exercise, but it works, and Harv Ecker highly recommends that you do this, okay? He wants you to make a pledge, and I want you to make a pledge right now. I want you to put your hand on your heart right now and say, and repeat these words, close your eyes and say, I am bigger than my problems. I am bigger than my problem. And number 2, I could solve any problem. I am bigger than my problem. I could solve any problem. Now, this is what I want you to do next. I want you to do a visualization exercise with me. This was recommended by Vic Stryzus, a multimillionaire in our industry, in internet marketing. He happens to be in my particular business, but this is what I want. I'm going to encourage you to do this right now. Let's do one more visualization. I want you to close your eyes and quickly think of the foremost problem that you're having right now that's slowing you down in your business. Okay? Now, I want you to put this problem in perspective. Now, close your eyes. And I want you to visualize being on the top of a large skyscraper. Let's say a 500 or 1,000-foot skyscraper, okay? You're at the top of the skyscraper, and I want you to look down on your problem. Your problem is on the ground floor, okay? Now see the size of that problem? Okay, put that problem in perspective. You're going to distance yourself away from the problem. You're not ignoring it, but you're going to put it in perspective. Okay, you're way at the top of this building, putting that problem in perspective. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to think about your goal. I want you to think about whatever goal it is, and whatever, let's say it's $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month, whatever your goal is. I don't care what it is, okay? Now, with that goal in mind, now I want you to take out a sheet of paper, and I want you to write that goal on a separate sheet of paper, okay? Whatever it is, put that at the top and underline it. Now, next thing I want you to do is with that challenge that you're facing in mind, I want you to write down 10 solutions. Now, again, 10 solutions. I did this myself even this morning. You know, I need to have moral authority whenever I talk, okay? So I did this myself, okay, on a problem that I'm thinking about, okay? And I visualized it. I visualized being at the top of the building and looking down on it. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to write 10 things. I want you to write down 10 solutions right now to that problem, okay? 10 solutions that will either alleviate it or lessen it, okay? Now, I want you to write down 10 of the best solutions that you could think of. You may have to stop this video and come back. So feel free to do that right now if you need to, but write down those solutions and then turn the video back on when you're done. Now that you're done with your 10 solutions, now, this is what I want you to do. Again, I want you to remember and the pledge, okay? The pledge, I am bigger than my problems, and I can solve any problems. And now, one last thing, I want you to point your finger on your head and say, I have a millionaire mind. I have a millionaire mind. Now, guys, let me know what your number one takeaway is from this video. Leave your comments below, like and share this video. Those of you who are wondering about what I do for a living and how I've been able to retire my wife and how I've been able to go from full-time work to part-time work and making as much as $11,000 in 1 month, I want you to click the link that says jacklater.net and you'll learn exactly what I do. Anyway, let me know what your number one takeaway again is from this, and I'll see you on the next video. Talk to you later.